I am always thrilled to share gratitude on Mondays, and I have a quote for you, live and replay viewers. Charles Dickens said, "Enjoy the little things, for one day you may look back and realize they were the big things." I think Dickens was onto something there. I'll say it again. Enjoy the little things, for one day you may look back and realize they were the big things. Can you relate to that? Oh, excellent. Sandra is here, or Sandra. I have a friend whose name is, she's called Sandra, not Sandra. So Sandra, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're excited because we share gratitude and intention here every Monday at 12:30 Eastern Time. And today we're en route to another place. And I was driving along. I'm like, okay, I need to go someplace where there's Wi-Fi. I need to find a spot where there's Wi-Fi. And here I am. I am in a small town. I'm not going to say where yet because people might want to predict where I am. So here's another quote from Camille Pizarro. "Blessed are they that see beautiful things in humble places where other people see nothing." I can totally understand that. Blessed are they that see beautiful things in humble places where other people see nothing. I learned to be a champion of that when I was living in Bakersfield, California, who most people did not see as a beautiful place. And I would share my life there, and people are like, wow, Bakersfield's a really cool place. You just have to have the right kind of sight. Hey, Ninj, how's it going? I'm glad to see you. So this is where we share our gratitudes. We share what we are grateful for right in this minute, no matter what the situation is. There's always gratitude that can be shared and expressed. And so I'm hopeful that you will begin to share your gratitudes as you walk in, if you will type them in the comments, because when we share our gratitudes, we amplify our gratitudes, then we all benefit. The world benefits when we do so. Anyway, Miss M, hello, so good to see you. Hi, hi, hi. I was going to say, when I was awake in the middle of the night, I saw your words and I reached out, and then I fell right back to sleep. It was very charming. I thought that's how it works when people have a call and other people respond. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that we're able to do that. So thank you. What are you grateful for? And anyone want to guess where I am? I have not said yet. What location might I be in today? And I don't know if any of y'all will come close because some of you didn't know. Another way to guess this is, what river am I near? What river am I near? You could say like any American river. I might be near it. Who knows? Anyway, I'm also in a place of business. So I stopped. I said, well, I'll have a little bit of a snack or a mini lunch while I'm out here. You know me. I'm grateful for this. This stuff is delicious. This is high protein yogurt, Greek yogurt, and it's really good. It's good to have a snack while I'm on a road trip. This is not a particularly long road trip, but it is a road trip nonetheless. Hi, CL. So good to see you. How rude of me to take a bite. So what are you grateful for? One word, two words, whatever it is. What are you grateful for from this morning? This morning I'm grateful that I thought to bring one of my trusty journals. And the reason that this was easy for me to get, because in my car, I keep in my passenger seat, I keep like a traveling, it's almost like as if I had a backpack, but it's attached to the passenger seat. And I put stuff in there, and this is one of the things that I put on there. But because I haven't used it lately, because I've been driving people around, it was just sitting there. This pack was just sitting there, and everything flew over. So when I was cleaning it out, looking for my tripod, I found this journal, and I said, I want to write down some gratitude quotes. So I'm grateful for that. Hey, Ninj says he's grateful to be healthy and happy. That's phenomenal. When you have your health and you are happy, that's a win-win. One of the quotes I found today from, I believe the gentleman's name is Jim Arnett, said, I'm happy because I'm grateful. I choose to be grateful, and that's what makes me happy. Because gratitude can be a choice. You know, when we can be focused on gratitude and be grateful for. I remember when life was kind of rough for me, and I was like, there's a flock of geese. It's like the geese know where I am. The geese have been showing up on my live stream so much lately. But if you can say, I'm grateful for running water. I'm grateful for that I have shampoo for my hair. I shampooed my hair today. I'm grateful that I have shoes on my feet. When I was getting out of my car, I had my left shoe off my foot, and I put my, and as I was getting out of the car and putting my left shoe back on my left foot, a lady said, I feel you. And I don't know exactly what she was talking about, but I'm like, thank you. Hi, Jen, good to see you. Miss M is grateful for her family and friends on here. Yes, that's excellent. That is so good, Miss M. Sandra says, I am grateful for having an opportunity to work from home because I can save money on gas, work in peace and quiet, and slide into live streams while working. Sandra, I agree. That's amazing. And I was so grateful to see you here this morning. I'm so glad you're here. And hey, Jen, we're sharing what our gratitudes are. Oh, there we go. You hopped right in. I would be grateful if I could find my journal. You would be grateful. You don't know where it is? Well, I have this one. This one, in fact, is from New Zealand. Yeah, you can see it. I'm like, where does it say New Zealand? Right there. It's probably backwards. I'm really tired today. Okay, Miss M was up all night. I know. I kind of guessed that when I was awake at 3 and you had posted something fairly recently. I really felt like that was like a call. I'm like, I was bleary-eyed, and I looked. I said, she just posted this thing, but that was good. Ninj says, so I'm grateful. I'm grateful that sometimes we wake up at night, and I looked at my phone to see what time it was, and there was Miss M's comment, Miss M's post that I responded to. Nin said, I'm grateful for my YouTube friends and how nice they are. Yes, people are nice. Isn't that refreshing? I am really grateful because what I have found is that people are pretty much nice. I was saying when I was out after my morning walk that you all went with me on, or many of you did, and we were in Lafayette, New Jersey. And when I got to the end of my walk, and then I was recording for the recap that I posted yesterday. And this gentleman came by. He was a young guy, probably late 20s, and he was coughing, and I was concerned for him, lung issues. And I asked him, are you okay? And he said, yes, I'm okay. And then started talking about how he had a run today. Like, I was trying to engage him. And he said, I ran 14 miles today. So we talked about ultramarathon running. We talked about all these things. And he just opened up, started telling me about his life. Told me where he went to university, how he was on cross country. And one of my beliefs is that people are generally really nice, most people. And that we attract really nice people when we are really nice. And sometimes it's hard to be really nice. And I feel like when I'm in a good space, I'm this way. I'm like, everybody's my friend. And when I'm in a less good space, I'm less likely to appear like everyone's friend. And I'm grateful for when things work out. And sometimes when I need someone to be nice to me or kind to me, when they bring that, I don't know if there's like a bank of niceness or a bankness of conviviality, but all right. Yes, Ninja's telling you he works from home. Sandra hasn't been on these lives, I don't think. That's so great. You're meeting a whole bunch of people. I would say, Sandra, these people are some of the nicest people. Speaking of being nice, the people who show up for gratitude and intention on Mondays are a fabulous, fabulous group of people. We have quite a few regulars. So nobody's guessed where I am. Nobody's guessed where I am. Grateful for all the exercise you got looking for a journal just to find. That is great, Jen. You found your journal. I'm so excited. And you got exercise. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, I am at Starbucks. Did you see my cup? I'm at Starbucks. So either what river am I close to? And what if you know a city and state? That would be kind of weird because it's not like a big city. But I was at Starbucks last week too for our Monday Live, but I was in my car And this time I said, no, I'm going to be out in public. I'm going to be out in public live streaming. I'm going to be really brave and be out here on the patio at Starbucks. Hey, my name's on the cup. Look at that. They know me. Even if it's backwards. I get, it's not a subscription to Starbucks, but I have the app, and so whenever I go to Starbucks, I don't need to have cash, I don't need to use my card, I just zip through and they scan it and I get points. So yeah, they're smart. They know that if you have that app, that you'll come back. You're guessing New Mexico. That's a good guess, Ninja. No, I'm not in New Mexico. The river where I am near flows a long way, and when I passed over it, I was like, wow, this river's here in Pennsylvania. And I thought that this same river flows in one of my favorite state parks that I visited a couple times this year in a different state. I said, wow, that's cool. So now you're not in Pennsylvania. And another hint is there is another YouTuber not too far. Well, the YouTuber who I will be seeing later today is about 3 hours away. So there you go. I'm in Pennsylvania, near a big river that flows from here to a state park that I visited twice this year. If you've been following me a long time, that might help too. And it's okay. I just thought it'd be fun to guess. All right, and I'm not going to be on the West Coast probably until January. This time I will not road trip. I'm not going to road trip to California. I'm going to fly. I'm going to spend my birthday out there. And I've pretty much determined that I'm going to do a whale dolphin adventure. So if any of my YouTube friends want to come along, let me know, because I can have 25 people with me. So it's gonna be really fun. A whale dolphin adventure in the Pacific will be very fun. Okay, so what else are you grateful for, y'all? I'm grateful this yogurt tastes so delicious. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm grateful to be with all of you. I am grateful that I'm going to a place that I visited once before that felt really sacred, and I'm going back there today, and I'll be back there tomorrow. And I'm grateful that I'm curious, and I hope all of you are, because curiosity helps us to stay young. I'm grateful that it's not too warm out here, and I can just rest in the joyful overcast, and it's not too humid, which is amazing. I'm grateful no one has pointed and laughed at me since I've been out here. I'm grateful that I had time to look at gratitude quotes. I'm grateful for James Clear's book, Atomic Habits. I'm working through his workbook right now with a group of friends, which is really amazing. And there's more comments. I haven't even been looking. Okay. Cozy life for me. Yes, you made it to alive. Happy Monday. Oh yeah, you love Starbucks. That's cool. Pittsburgh. That's where I'm heading. That's where I'm heading. Okay, yeah. Sandra tried to go live Saturday, well, at a mall in a different city, but they were playing music throughout the mall. Yeah. There's no music here. I don't know, can you hear? I mean, do you hear the cars going by and stuff? Or can you pretty much only hear me? Yes, I'll be seeing Sally D later. I was wondering if you were on her live earlier. We've been talking, so I will be seeing her later. That's okay. It's okay if you gave Sally's name away. I think, if you're in Sally's crew, I'm really excited to see her. I don't know if she's going to be walking with me later, because I'm going to be starting my golden hour lives later today in the evening versus in the morning, which I've been doing. And then next week I'm going to start a morning live stream again. So just FYI. I am comfortable. I'm exceptionally comfortable. Thank you for noticing, Sandra. Hey, hello. It's good to have our friends from Uganda here this morning. Sally's very sweet. Yeah, when our friends from Uganda came before, I mentioned that I have family from Cameroon. So we're not blood family, but we're definitely family. So it's always happy to meet people from Africa. Okay. Who loves Atomic Habits? Oh, Ninja, you love Atomic Habits? That's so cool. It's a good book. James Clear is awesome. When I first read that book, when I first read that book, I didn't want to like it, but it's really good. Ninja's saying, so many people are going live every day. Hello, we want to get our 4,000 watch hours. Jen is grateful for the one-on-one time with your 16-year-old son this morning. Shopping for back-to-school clothes. That's fun. That's amazing. I'm not one for shopping, but I do enjoy shopping for my kids' things back in the day. And the other thing, hi, Cozy Life. Oh, yes. You're grateful it's actually it's cool in Phoenix? That is amazing. Have you been having the what are they called? Really bad rainstorms in the afternoon? What are those called? They're really incredible. Some of the rainstorms they have in Arizona and New Mexico, it can be like 100, and sometimes in Vegas, it can be super hot, and then they'll have this crazy rain when the rain's going in all directions, and it's really wild. And there's a name for it, which is totally left my mind. Oh, it rained last night. Monsoons, that's it. That's it. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Miss M. I'm sure we'll do some recording. I'll do long form and the live. And I was going to say, and so many people are going to live every day. I've been going live 6 days a week now for 4 weeks. And we walk together, which is really, really fun. I didn't realize how much I would enjoy it, and I've really come to enjoy it, and I really enjoy the community that shows up and walks, or just because it's early in the morning, a lot of people are still in bed, and I love that people can be in bed and chat with me. You know, they're chatting away, and they're looking at the scenery, and we call them wonder walks, golden hour wonder walks, and we look at the things that make us feel in a space of awe and wonder. So, yes. Okay. You're grateful your son was able to regulate his emotions. I'm grateful too. Daily exercise is awesome. Sandra says, I wish I could do more lives, but yeah, it'll come soon. Exactly. You don't need to rush it. Sandra, by the way, if you don't follow her yet, she's amazing. You will gain a lot from her channel. I have enjoyed being on her channel and watching her videos. And yeah, you live with her, you learn from her. So I hope, since she's not a regular, I hope you'll check her out. Not until the live's over, I hope. Let's see, there's something else. I don't know what I was going to say. I don't know. Okay, all right, so we're past the 15-minute mark. And what we do after we talk about gratitude is we talk about intention. So with intention, we talk about what we hope to bring or what we hope to experience in the week ahead of us. We do these on Monday to kick off the week and to be in a community where we can support one another in our intentions. So what are you intending for this week? What are you intending to feel? What are you intending to do? What are you intending to be open for? What are you looking forward to? That's excellent. That's excellent, Jen. Thanks for subscribing to Sandra's channel. I don't know, Sandra, if you still have more than one. Do you have more than one channel? Because I know that you were doing videos where we were all learning a lot about, and we were working together on projects. And I have not seen that channel come up lately, Sandra. I hope you still have that because it was very cool. Okay, so my intention is to thoroughly enjoy this road trip I'm on. It's a short-term one, and I want to enjoy this trip, but also enjoy being on baby watch, because I'm expecting grandbaby 2, 3 if you include my foster grandchild, which I like to. So my daughter's extremely pregnant, and I'm the caretaker for when they're in the hospital, so I will be there with her family on baby watch. So I hope that I'm peaceful and calm and a good collaborator and she's due on the 18th, but I have a feeling she's going to come early. So I'm going to go down there after this, and I might be there to stay. I'm going to see how she does after her doctor's appointment. Ninj says, I'm staying with my once a week live. That's good. Yes, you're staying with your original YouTube plan, which is to enjoy retirement. That's excellent. That's excellent. Thank you for the congratulations. Sandra says, just one channel. Thank you, Jen, for subscribing. Intend to finish your second book before the holidays. That is amazing. That's an amazing intention. So I wonder, do you have a regular plan to write? Do you write at certain times, Sandra? Because sometimes when we look at what we want to achieve, it's helpful to map out a plan. So speaking of James Clear. Jen, next, starting off the week proud. I'm eliminating the word trying from your lexicon, replacing it with working on. I love that. Or becoming. I'm continuing to be proud of your achievements. Right on, right on, right on. I love that, Jen. That's great, Ninja. You're supporting as many lives as possible. That's excellent. It's excellent. And there's no reason to overdo. One of the things I always say to people is, I'm grateful that you can show up whenever you show up. And I really have no expectations for people showing up. I'm just glad when they do. Jen, I was going to say, it's also my granddaughter, my 3-year-old granddaughter's first week of like official school. She's in pre-K3 in a public school. What a change from how it was when I was a kid. This morning I signed up for some classroom app thing, which I'm like, wow, that's like paradise for me. I wish my kids had had that so I could keep a really close eye on what's going on. Much easier than the computer program that they had at my son's high school, which I could never get onto. I could never figure that thing out. Hey, Cindy and Chad Adventure, so good to see you today. Right in between working YouTube, whatever window. Oh, that's good. That's good. Excellent. So good, Sandra. So good. I'm working on a book project. I have one that's coming out. It's done. And then I have another one in the works. I could have like 87 book projects, but I'm trying to keep myself grounded. That's the word I'm looking for. Grounded is another good intention to have. Cindy, I'm so glad you made it here today. How are things out in California? Yes, I am. I'm at a coffee shop and I'm en route to the Pittsburgh area. So the question is, what small town am I in Pennsylvania? I'm gonna have some yogurt. It's cooler today. It's good. It's cool in Phoenix, we heard a minute ago. So if you want to say what you're grateful for, besides Chad, is Chad doing better with staying inside or is he out all night? Chad is a cat, by the way. That could come out really strangely if y'all thought Chad was a person. Hi, Pam. Dropping a like and a comment, show your support for me. You're in a meeting. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So is this a work meeting? I hope I'm not too loud. Maybe you can't even hear, but thank you, Pam. Working on time blocking again to take control back over your time. That's excellent. That's very good. And James Clear, Atomic Habits, the workbook that we're working through. Right now we're working on the time segment. And I'm like, my time is really strange because today, I'm driving. I'm on the road I'm doing a very important task out here. Creating some content that will drop next week. And it's like, I had to get here. I had to do this now. And I've wanted to make content like this since I first went to this place over a year ago. I just keep dropping hints. I'm right on time. Yes. Oh, new school year meeting. Oh, okay, 10:53. When I worked at the high school, we had lunch. We had lunch at 10:25, which I found ridiculous. I won't tell you that I'm eating delicious yogurt when I'm on my here for the live. It's a little bit of a break in my driving. People recognize where I am from the cup. Oh, they wrote sweet on here. Hello. Good to see the aging retiree in the house. We're sharing gratitude and intention. So what are you grateful for and what is your intention for the week ahead? We are here every Monday and we talk about these two topics because it's a great way to reset your week. Also, if you like walking, I go live every day, well, Monday through Saturday walking. And today I will be walking at 7:30. If that changes, I will let you know. And next week I'm going to start a write and walk like Mary Oliver, another early morning show, because I love going live in the mornings. CL, you're so sweet. I love that we have folks who are working and rolling the live while they're working. So thank you, CL. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Pam. You're all working and supporting, and I so appreciate that. I hope also you can pick up on some of that energy from gratitude and intention. Oh my gosh! Hi, blessings in nature. How are you? So good to see you. I think it might be your first time here in the live. Maybe? But I'm really glad that you're here. So good to see you. I got very excited about that. Yes, safe trip. Thank you. Thank you. I think it will be a safe trip. Pray for the other cars on the road. There are lots of trucks on the interstate, which make me a little bit nervous, especially because of the accident that I was witness to a couple weeks ago. I actually am feeling much calmer than I did before, because I was on the road going up and down South Jersey, North Jersey, a lot of driving. Don't forget to hit the like. Thank you, Pam. You always have my back. Yeah, we have more people than we have likes, and there have been people in and out, so, and that's okay. I love it if you hit the like. It's okay if you don't. I'm just grateful for your presence. Okay. Bye, Pam. Thank you for dropping in. Grateful it's cooler here in Arizona. Yes, you're the second one who's talked about that. Cozy in Suburbia. Is that your name? Cozy in Suburbia. Is that the right one? I'm gonna. My friend, the artist. I can't see her name, but she was also in Arizona, and also said it was cooler. We talked about monsoons. I was wondering if you're having monsoons. I think the new job is going to be good for Pam. I hope that she really likes it there too. We can keep her in our thoughts. Clouds and rain and not 117 today. One of my brothers lives in Glendale, Arizona, which is right outside of Phoenix. So my other brother lives in Bullhead City, Arizona, which hopefully it's cooler there too. He lives close to the Mojave River. No, not the Mojave River. The Colorado River. I've gotten my river names off lately. The other day, I called the Delaware the Colorado. There it is, cozy life for me. Yes. Arizona's in the house today. Thanks so much, Ninja. I'm grateful that you were here. I'm grateful you were here when you were here. So good to see you. Oh my goodness. Okay, gonna have another sip of my tea. It's green tea lemonade. Whoop whoop. Yes, we love our Arizona folks. When I go to California, chances are I'll also go to Arizona. I've been really wanting to go on the side-by-side with my brother again. Oh, you're rain to stop before you're live. Yes, yes. Is that 5? What time zone? Or 6? What time zone? I went live with my umbrella on one of my walks, and it was like a 10-minute walk, because since I had my phone here on this hand, I had my umbrella in this hand, both hands were falling asleep. And I was like, I can't do this. But I'm really grateful that it rained and I was outside anyway, so. If you tell me what time zone, then well, I could look on your page and see what time. It'll tell me the correct time. Because I'd love to support your live too. I might be with Sally then. It'd be kind of fun if she and I were together on your live, or together with you, watching your live together. So I will tell you where I am now. I am in a town called Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Never been to Mechanicsburg. It was in the perfect place. That's so cute. Could be a challenge, Jen. Cheap entertainment for us, though. The struggle is real. But I'm in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. I've never been here before. I was in Harrisburg, and I realized I was like half an hour early for the live. So I said, okay, where can I go that's further down the road where I can go to a Starbucks that has Wi-Fi, because one of the things I've learned from my walks is I need to be in places where the connectivity is good. And if I can tap into somebody's Wi-Fi, it helps. So I'm in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, at a Starbucks. And yes, Pennsylvania has some of the greatest towns. I've also decided I'm going to do Vlogmas again. And the reason for that is, number one, I'm going to read A Christmas Carol in segments, and the town of Easton, Pennsylvania, and the town of Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, which is one of my favorite Pennsylvania towns. They're having their big winter things, and they start in November. And I already have plans to go to an event on November 27th in Easton, Pennsylvania. If any of you like poetry, Ross Gay is having a free workshop. And if you know Ross Gay, he's amazing. And I'm like, Ross Gay free workshop, Easton, Pennsylvania? I almost screamed. In fact, I haven't let that short out, but I'm like, okay, who's with me? Who wants to go? But they also have a cool Christmas town, so that did it. Okay. Yeah, Otis, it's great to have you here today. I'm so grateful you came in for a live. I'm grateful for each and all of you who are here for this live. As I said before, I'm just so happy whomever shows up, whenever shows up. Cindy, it will be wonderful. I would love to do some Vlogmas in California too, actually, but I'm just not going to get there this year. When you have a baby coming into your family and you're like the third adult, you know, my daughter, her husband, I'm adult number 3. And I never had an adult number 3 in my life. And when I had my son, it was only me. And that was when I was, I know it's crazy, 39 years old on my own with 2 kids and then this new baby. So I'm very aware of how challenging it is to be a parent, a working parent in this day and age. It's not easy. So saving California for January, when my son-in-law is taking a month off because, hello, family leave. Again, different than when I was parenting. We didn't have family leave for dads. So anyway. So I'm going to take another bite of my yogurt. Thank you all. And let me make sure I didn't miss anything. I didn't miss anything. I hope to see you next Monday if you're available. And also you can hang out with me when I walk if you'd like to. In the evenings this time, 7:30 Eastern. That's 4:30 Pacific. Or in the wee hours of the morning, 6:30 starting next week. I'm going to do, I'm sorry about Otis, walking and writing Mary Oliver style. So in the mornings we'll do a 10-minute walk, and then we'll be writing based on the poetry of Mary Oliver. So I'll read a Mary Oliver poem, and I will give you all a prompt if you want to write to that prompt. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Sandra. I hope I'm not chaotic. Nope. So it's such a blessing to be here. Thank you. And I hope to see you all again soon. Take good care.